kind of start from the beginning,
Sure.
your thoughts and how you discussed with at all Scott Frost leaving the program.
Uh, it was a great opportunity for Scott, and Scott and I are good friends, and he's going to do a great job there. So anytime you have a friend and he takes another job, you're going to discuss it, and yeah, we're proud of him.
There has been a history of Oregon hiring from within side. Your name has come up as a possible to replace him as offensive coordinator. How do you take that?
We're going to do what's best for Oregon football, and I'm just happy to be here. I feel extremely fortunate to be around incredible players and great coaches that have been here a long time and treat me like family. And so every day I count my blessings. I feel very, very fortunate. And whatever happens, happens. And at the end of the day, we're going to do what's best for Oregon football. And whatever that is, I'm going to charge 100 miles an hour and do the best I can.
Is that a position you're lobbying for? Something that you're interested in?
Sure, yeah, and I really mean this. I know I'm repeating myself. I want to do what's best for the football team, whatever that is. And if that means being the offensive coordinator, then I'm going to embrace it, attack it, and do the best I can. But again, it's going to be what's best for the football team. I can't emphasize this much. I'm just happy to be here. I'm in a great place with a bunch of great people where I look forward to going to work every day.
How have you felt, calling plays or running as the, mock OC or however you want to term it so far through the Alamo Bowl prep?
It's been fun. It's been great practice. Players responded well. I'm in a great system where it's not that hard. The players kind of know what you're thinking, and it's not a big difference between when Coach Frost was here. Coach Frost did a great job, but it's not. We're still running the same plays, and I don't think people always realize the game is called before the game, and it's a team effort. It's not just one guy. We all put ideas together and how we're going to attack the opponent and what we do best. Then we go into the game, just a matter of getting it out. But it's called before the game.
Matt, with that, can you put your own independent kind of stamp on an offensive game plan? Just your philosophy? Are you able to do that?
Sure. And I was able to do that with Scott. And that's one of the things I loved about Scott the most is he did not have an ego, and we all were a big team. At the end of the day, he was the final guy that kind of organized all the ideas, but our offensive line coach, who's the best I've been around, he's obviously very influential in the run game and what we do best there, and Scott will listen to him there. And I focused a little bit more on the passing game and how we attack that. And then we all kind of got together and basically how this fits, agreed, and then went on. So it's not going to be a huge change regardless what happens.
What do you think about TCU's defense? I mean, Patterson's kind of known for
Sure.
coaching defense. They've given up some points in certain games, but what are some of your early thoughts, and then how the Ducks might be able to have some success against them?
Well, I think they're really good,
Yeah.
and they've always been good. They're good on defense every year, and they're in a conference that has some of the most prolific offenses in the NCAA as far as yardage goes. And so, they're well coached. They play hard, which to me is the most important thing in football. If you can get your guys to play hard and play fast, which we take pride in, it's hard to compete against. We're looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a great challenge. Coach Patterson is known as being one of the best defensive coaches maybe in college football. So, it's a big challenge for us. And we know we got a lot of work to do to be ready for it.
You got a lot of tools in the toolbox here with the Oregon offense.
We are
you
excited
can
about
play a lot
our
of different
tools.
ways with this offense.
Sure. No, it's fun. We've got so many different guys that can make plays and that have made plays. And I know the fans see those guys make plays on the field, but they're even better people. They love to practice. I mean, when you have a long time before a game, sometimes you worry about how guys are going to compete and if they're going to attack the practice and do what we talk about as far as winning the day. And our guys, the practice level's been here. Their excitement, the way they embrace coaching, it makes my job pretty fun.
Matt, can you see this is kind of a what if, but if you're elevated to the offensive coordinator, can you see this as a long-term gig for you? Or is head coaching kind of maybe in your future?
Sure. Well, my biggest thing, and I learned this from my parents, is, be thankful for what you have and do the best you can. And then things happen. I can tell you this, one of the reasons I came here was because of the continuity and because guys, it's very uncommon in this business to be at a place for a long period of time. And that's why I came here. And I love it here. And people have embraced me and been great to me. And like I said, I feel very fortunate.
Helfrich said that the opportunity for you guys to both split reps, pretty much calling the plays, said that we can kind of take that as a pre-interview for you in terms of possibly taking over as offensive coordinator. Do you feel any extra kind of pressure knowing that if you do well in the Alamo Bowl that you could possibly get that bump to OC?
Not really. You know, I'm a big believer on, we talk about all the time, pressure is when you're doing something you don't know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you shouldn't feel pressure. And so I feel good about that. And I feel like I have a ton of support. And like I said, it seems like my name's getting brought up in a lot of different things and media, this and that, but nothing much has changed. And we're a team here, and our coaches all work together when we prepare a game plan. You know, just the word coordinator is just a fancy title that somebody has.
Did you get that pressure quote from Chip?
Well, I definitely got it here. I definitely got it here. I'm not sure if you started it or not, but yeah.
Are you excited, though, to have those added responsibilities?
Sure. Anytime you get another challenge, it brings excitement. And, you know, and what I'm even more excited about is just the way the team embraces it and the support. And it's awesome. It's just fun to be around these guys.
Who's going to be taking over some of your responsibilities that you had
Receiver.
as receiver coach?
Well, you know, right now we're doing a couple different things. I'm still involved coaching the receivers. Nate Costa has done an incredible job as a player here and has been in our system for a long time, and he's working with the quarterbacks and receivers. Matt Neuer's another guy. We're very fortunate to have a bunch of grad assistants that have been here for a ton of time that know our system. And our kids look to them as coaches and respect what they say. So we've got an army of coaches that those guys are doing a heck of a job. And, you know, that how this whole thing plays out, that's still a work in progress.
So during this next 2 weeks or so, or up until the time of the bowl game, then basically your role hasn't changed so much in terms of working with these other guys.
Exactly. Maybe a little more scripting, talking to a few more people here today than I normally talk to, and that's about it.
How's it working out talking to all these people?
It's fun. Everyone has a smile on their face.
What would you call your position right now as a coach?
I'm still a receiver coach here at Oregon, you know, and then the biggest thing, my biggest thing today and with everybody is, first of all, we're going to win the day. Is what can we do today to beat TCU? And that's all we're talking about. I'm not really worried about, you know, what defining what a position I'm doing. I just know I'm doing exactly what I did, but a little bit more.
Thank you.
My pleasure.